Hey, this recording is all about solving quadratic equations, specifically using the formula. There are other methods for solving quadratic equations. So the first method is by factorising, and you could do it by completing the square. We've got this method using the formula. So usually we use factorising if the solutions are integers or terminating decimals. We use this if you can't factorise it, because look, if you see for this example here, normally if we were going to factorise this, we'd be like thinking, I need two numbers that multiply to get 1 and add to get 5. Well, that's impossible, isn't it? So this method here, we're going to be using the quadratic equation to solve this quadratic equation. So this would tend to show up on the calculator paper, and they might ask to give the answer to 3 significant figures or 3 decimal places, which usually gives away that you do need the equation, or they might specifically ask you to use the equation. So first of all, we need our A, B, and C. Most examples give the equation. If you're not lucky in that case, you'll have to memorize it. So here, coefficient of x squared is 1, because you've got 1x squared. Coefficient of x is 5, and your constant number here is 1. Substitute the values in. -5 plus minus the square root of 5 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 1, all over 2 times 1. If you try and just put all this information straight into your calculator, it's really easy to make mistakes. So I do this in stages. I work out the bit under my root first. So 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1 is 21. Now you might be, 2 times 1 is 2. You might be wondering what this plus minus bit here is all about. Well, we've seen from factorising that quadratic equations can have up to 2 solutions. So one solution is with the plus. So I write it out separately at this point and then work it out. And the other solution is with the minus. Okay, so -5 plus root 21 all over 2 is minus 2.09. Sorry, minus 0.209 to 3 decimal places. And this one here, minus 4.791. Okay, have a go at these 2 questions yourself. And then put me on pause, unpause when you're finished. But there are more questions after this, by the way, because it does get a little bit more complicated. Okay, so let me go through these answers. So for this first one, B, A is 2, B is 7, C is 2. Substitute your values in. -7 plus minus square root 7 squared minus 4 times A times C, all over 2 times 2. So one of your solutions, -7 plus root, let's work out 7 squared minus 4 times 2 times 2, it's 33. 2 times 2 is 4. So if I type that into calculator, I put an equals in after the root 33. So I do -7 plus root 33 equals, and then divide the answer by 4. Minus 0.314. And the other solution, -7 minus root 33 all over 4. Minus 3.186. A is 4, B is 8, C is 3. -8 plus minus square root 8 squared minus 4 times 3, all over 2a, 2 times 4. So one solution is minus 8 plus the square root of 8 squared minus 4 times 3, root 16. 2 times 4 is 8. Well, I know root 16 is 4, so it's just minus 8 plus 4 all over 8 minus 0.5. Other solution, minus 8 minus root 16 all over 8. Type that in your calculator and you get minus 1.5. Okay, so we do have the case when you've got a negative coefficient of x. A lot of people make a mistake with these questions. Let me show you why now. Got A is 1, B is negative 4, C is 2. Minus 4, because it's minus B. Minus 4 is plus 4. But that's not why people make the mistake. It's this square root bit here. Now, if I just type this minus 4 squared into my calculator, you would get the answer minus 16. It is not negative 16. Minus 4 times minus 4 is 16. So you've got to, when you put this into your calculator, you need brackets around here. So minus 4 times A times C. All over 2A, 2 times 1. Let me just show you. You should have minus 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times 2 is 8. So one of your solutions, 4 plus root 8 over 2, which is 3.414. And your other solution, 4 minus root 8 over 2. 0.586. Okay, have a go at these last two questions now and see how you get on. A is 7, B is minus 6, C is 1. Minus 6 is 6, plus minus the square root of, don't forget your brackets, squared outside your brackets, 4 times 7 times 1, all over 2a, 2 times 7. One of your solutions, 6 plus, right, 6 squared minus 4 times 7 times 1 is 8 again. Six plus root 8 all over 14 is 0.63. And the other solution, 6 minus root 8 all over 14. 0.23. Hang on, let me just check that. Yes, correct. Okay, next one. For some reason I've rounded those to 2 decimal places, but yeah, so you might have an extra digit on the end there. So 6 plus root 8 over 14, 0.631. I didn't specify the rounding though, so don't worry too much about that. So this would be 227. Okay, and this last one, A is 3, B is negative 10, C is 4. So you got minus 10 plus 10 plus minus square root bracket negative 10 bracket squared minus 4 times A times C all over 2 times 3. So one of your solutions, 10 plus root 52 all over 6. Work that out in a second. The other one would be 10 minus root 52 all over 6. .87 for that one. 0.46 for this one, or 465 you might have. Okay, thanks for listening.